Hi there, I am Aman from DPS Sundwani Ramachor and you are watching PTO classes. So I am back with another lesson from grade 9th English, and today is a different video. Today we are going to revise. Today we have a revision video and revision lecture, and what we are going to do, we are going to revise the poem that is coming in your PT2 exams. No men are foreign. Okay, so this chapter, this poem we are going to revise in today's lecture. I am going to provide you some interesting questions, some questions that are very important. See, the questions will not be only about the chapter, it will be from the chapter, but it will not only enhance your understanding level of the chapter, but it also will help you to understand that how to frame answers according to the pattern of board, according to the board pattern. So we are going to discuss few questions, that what kind of questions may occur in your board exams when you will be in 10th, based on the poem that we have, and we are going to revise also the poem. We are going to see some questions, the kind of questions that come in board exams, and how to frame a very good answer of any such question. Okay, suppose you are writing, most of the students, they just write anything. So I will tell you how to frame a very nice answer, how to write good answers, and it will help you in your 10th also. So together let's see the poem No Men Are Foreign, and we will do the questions according to the pattern of board. So I am Aman from DPS Sundwani Ramachor. You are watching video classes. Let's together revise the poem No Men Are Foreign.
Okay, so as I told you, we are going to revise the poem No Men Are Foreign, and today I am going to provide you many questions that are very important, and the kind of question that usually comes in board. And today we are not going to do RTC because we have already done RTC of all the stanzas. Today we are going to just look into some of the important questions. Along with it, I am going to again teach you the poem No Men Are Foreign. So here we are going to start with the introduction first, and then we are going to see some literary devices and the summary of the poem. So let's begin. The title No Men Are Foreign means that the no men belongs to another country. Okay, so means that the world is one. Vasudev Kutumbakam. That means whole world is one. It is a kutum. It is a family. Okay, so the entire world is one, and there is no such thing as foreign. There are no boundaries, and all the people that are living in the world are related. Okay, we together are one. The poet wants to say here that all men are same, all men are equal. Here, man doesn't mean the male. Here, man means that the human being. He wants to promote the concept of universal brotherhood. So, the poet wants to promote universal brotherhood. He wants to suggest that all the persons have a brotherhood. Brotherhood doesn't, it means that male bonding, but here the poet is not particular about any gender. So, there are things like brotherhood and sisterhood, where the girls act like they are all related and they act as one, they care about each other. Similarly, brotherhood, one big brotherhood where all the men treat each other as brothers, but here that doesn't apply. Here brotherhood is not bound to any gender. In this poem, the poet wants to tell us that everyone in this world is same. All people, all men are same. They eat, live, die the same way. Okay, everyone is living a life. They are eating, they are living, their death is similar, their existence is similar, and everyone gets the bounties of nature like sunshine, land, etc. in equal measure. Okay, so everyone gets the land, the sunshine, everything in equal quantity. We can also say that it is a peace poem which promotes global peace. So this was the introduction of the poem No Men Are Foreign. Now let us look at some of the important literary devices. There are like rhyming scheme is there. The entire poem is written in free verse. There is no rhyme scheme in the poem. The literary device used are as follows. So there is no such rhyming scheme. This is a free verse where it is not very much clear that the sentence, the stanza is ending in the same note or not. So the literary devices which are being used in the poem are like alliteration. The repetition of consonant sound in two or more closely placed words is called alliteration. The instances are stanza 1, body, breathe. The B sound is repeated. Body, breathe. Okay. Stanza 2, was, winter. W sound is repeated. Metaphor is another device where the stanza 1, uniform refers to the military of different countries. Okay. Uniform is suggesting to the military of different countries, different nations. Stanza 2, what time is compared to the winter season. In the second stanza also there is an incident where metaphor is used. Okay, repetition is one more device which is used very prominently. It is used in the entire poem. Remember word is repeated 5 times in this poem. Remember, no man are strange, no country is foreign is repeated in stanza 1 and stanza 5. Enjambment is also a device which is used in the poem. Running lines of poetry from one line to next without using any kind of punctuation. Okay, there is no punctuation mark being used is called enjambment. In stanza 1, line 2, 3 and 4, there are no punctuation marks. Stanza 2, line 3 and 3. Stanza 3, line 1, 2 and 3. Stanza 4, line 1 and 2. Stanza 5, line 2 and 3. In stanza 2, the line 3 and 4 are. So, enjambment is one device which is used very prominently. Now, let us look at some of the important questions, the kind of questions which occur in board exams. What makes man strange and countries foreign? Okay, one question is this, that what is the thing that makes countries and men strange and foreign? Man is strange and countries foreign. So, the answer to this is geographical boundaries segregate the country. They put a separation in the country, the boundary, and we consider other countries to be foreign and the people living in these countries to be strange. We say that Americans, we don't, they are different from us. We feel that they are very strange. Their accent is different. Their eating habits are different. Their dressing sense is different. Their culture is different. So we consider them strange. And one more question that can occur is like, beneath all uniforms, a single body breathes. You have to explain it. These kind of questions occur a lot of time. Like you have to explain that some sentence would be given. You have to explain that. You have to elaborate that sentence. The line means that though the outward appearance of people varies because of the difference in their attire, see how nice language. He could have said dresses, but he is using attire, pehnava. So you have to use very good words. Your vocabulary must be very strong. So this line means that the outward appearance of people varies because of the difference in their attire. There is an inherent similarity between all human beings. Inherent means given by birth. So all the people are similar because of a trait. All people live and breathe in a similar fashion. Okay, all people live and breathe similarly. Militaries in the world may don different uniforms, but they comprise of human beings who essentially are the same anywhere in the world. So the question was that beneath all uniform a single body be. So we would have got confused that how to answer this question. You have to just elaborate that we all wear different kind of clothes, we all have different kind of culture, but underneath that our soul is one. We are all living, we are all taking oxygen, we are all taking food, no matter how different our food habits are, but we are doing that. So this way you have to answer it. Another question which is very important is that another question like explain, it is here, explain in which we all shall lie. Where we all shall lie? In the ground we say इसी मिट्टी में हैं, इसी मिट्टी में रह जाएंगे. This is a very important, very famous proverb. So one song is also there, तेरी मिट्टी. Similarly, explain in which we all shall lie. The poet says that the end of our respective lives, we all shall lie buried in the same earth. Okay. In Hindus, we got cremated by we have that antim sanskar by the burning of the body. So that also we turn into ash, and that is down to the ground. So the poet wants to say that our end is quite similar. Our beginning is similar. Our end is similar. In between, what kind of a life we live is important. This doesn't mean how expensive food we have, how much we spend, but what for the greater good we do. One more question is important, like who is referred to as our brothers? It is a very important question. So the people who live in countries other than ours have been referred to as our brothers. Okay, brothers doesn't mean our siblings. Brother means the men who are living in the other countries. We treat them as our brothers in the poem. Okay, explain the expression. These kind of questions are very important where you have to explain anything. Here we have limited lines. If it would have been apt for a question of 2 marks, but when you have the word limit, say you have a question of 4 marks or 5 marks, you have to elaborate it. Okay. What does they refer to in the first line? This is of the third stanza, I suppose. They refers to the people of countries other than ours. So these kind of question also come where you have to explain. The pronoun will be given and you have to explain what is it referring to. Where the name would not be given, you will have to answer the question. You have to answer that what pronoun, for whom the pronoun is used. Explain the expression. Okay, the hands are ours. These kind of questions are important. Explain, a labor is not different from our own. The expression means that the hard work done by people who live in other countries is not different in any way from the one that we do. All of us have to toil, okay, work hard and in a similar way for our survival. This poem is basically about the division of the countries, the boundaries that are being drawn in the world. That is not done by the God. God created one world and we have drawn boundaries. Such questions come. Again, explain, they have eyes like ours that make us sleep. So this also, this is a very simple question. See, explain, they have eyes like ours that wake up or sleep. So if you not have gone much into the poem, still you know that what the poet wants to say. He wants to explain that there is no difference in the countrymen of different countries. So you just have to say that, like the poet is answering, that the people whom we consider that they are foreign, they also sleep and wake up like us. They have the eyes just like we have. There is not any difference. Is it so that they will have a vision which is blue and we will have a vision which is white? It is not there. So this is a very simple question. Just you have to elaborate it. What do you understand by common life? Okay, common life means life anywhere in the world that has similar patterns and features like birth and death. Birth and death of any person is quite similar. Whether you are getting born in a very expensive hospital, a very big hospital, or you are you are having birth in the simple room, simple home, there is no difference. You are starting your life in the same note, you are ending your life in the same note. In between, what you do is not has any hold of other people but your own. You have to live your life in a very good manner. You have to follow the karma. Okay, so these were the few questions you have. I have told you one question like pronoun. A pronoun would be given and you have to answer that. And some questions like we have to explain. Those questions also come. So this is what you have to concentrate on. You have to learn the poem. You have to understand the poem well, and you should be able to write the summary on your own. This time the question paper will have subjective questions. We have to answer. Long answer type questions would be there. So the pattern would be different. So you have to concentrate on your writing skills more. So this is it. I have this much for you today. We will meet again soon with another video, and till that time read the poem, understand the summary well, and when this video will be shared.
So together we have learned the poem again, No Man of Foreign. That is very important, and we have seen how the questions come in board exams and how to write a very nice answer to any important question, a question that is not there from NCERT, the question that the board turns the language and sometimes the student gets confused. So we are going to do more such videos of revision. Till that time, complete the work that I have given you, the DPPS, and we will meet again soon with the next video. So I am Aman from DPS Sandwani Lamachor. You are watching video classes, and we did revision of No Man of Foreign. In the next videos, we will take some other chapters for your PT2 exams. So thank you so much for watching the lecture.